Hello there, Surekha. Okay, technology has developed significantly in the last decade. Improved technology and science have a positive impact in various aspects of our lives. Okay, um, I disagree with the statement that this improvement can be a negative aspect for traditional cultures. This essay will provide examples from the data published by the Indian Heritage Association and Thomas Cook, Package Holidays UK. I think that would be a capital C on Cook. It's a proper noun. To prove points and support arguments. Good. Firstly, the use of digital media has increased considerably. Media often plays an important role in educating and informing people. Nowadays, the general public are more aware of different countries, traditions, and culture. This is because television and other digital media report important events and festivals celebrated around the world. Additionally, these digital platforms are used to promote culture and transformation can spread far and wide in a very limited time. Okay, good. For example, the Internet has reported an increase in subscription of the e-magazine by 50% in the last year itself. Therefore, clearly, technology has a positive impact on traditional culture. Okay. Media often plays an important role in educating and informing people. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Let me just check. Okay, good. Yep. So you're arguing that we can have them both together. That's very good. You might want to remind the examiner, just put comma. Therefore, it has a positive input on traditional culture, and it is clear the two components can work in conjunction with each other. Yeah. Instead of just saying the two things work together, we say work in conjunction with each other. Yeah. Secondly, the development of science and technology has made travel easier. Tourism has developed immensely in the last decade. People are able to visit different countries in a relatively short time, and this clearly improves their understanding of other languages and cultures. Good. For instance, data published by Thomas Cook, Package Holiday. Okay, we don't need to put that in a second time. We have it here. That's fine. Well done for putting it in. We don't need a capital P here or there either, but we can just refer to it as Thomas Cook now, because we've already clarified that. But that around 70% of tourists reported increased knowledge and awareness of the places they visited. This would have been impossible without cheap and convenient airlines. Fantastic. Very, very good. In conclusion, some critics are concerned about the effect of technology on culture. These views are unjustified. In the future, the technology is bound to develop further and will be used for promoting and preserving culture. Excellent. Although now it's more important than anywhere else in the essay just to go back to the question and say, therefore, it is clear. Okay, before we talk about the future, these views are unjustified. Don't put a sentence like that. That's empty. We could put that into an essay about global warming. Okay, so these views are unjustified, and it is clear that both modern technology and traditional cultures can work together. Okay, just remind the examiner that we're going to have these two things together. Okay, very important. Task response. Other than that, it's a very good essay. Few issues with the articles, the use of articles, but your argument's crystal clear. Task response is correct. Lexical resource is good, and the grammar, apart from the articles, as I said, is very good. So well done there, Surekha. Very impressed. Okay, I think you misunderstood what I mentioned before. I wanted two task ones, yeah, because that's where we need to focus our attention, not on task two. Task twos have improved considerably, and I wanted to improve your task ones. Anyway, the rising number of criminals and the increased cost on government has become an issue for some time now. Senators avocado leads to many expenses for the government, lessen the cost for prisoners, cost of living, sentences are implemented. What do you suggest could be done? Paragraph 1. Provide specific reasonings and examples to support your answer. Okay, so paragraph 1 and paragraph 2 there. The rising, not raising. The rising number of criminals and the increased cost on government and the associated increased cost for government has become an issue for some time now. Okay? Associated. We need to put that word in to make it crystal clear that that is one of the reasons why we've got increased costs. This essay will discuss solutions with examples from studies published by the British government and Newcastle Council to prove points and support arguments. Genius. Well done. Very good there. Firstly, there are many reasons for the increase in criminality in the society. Is that what we should be talking about? What do you suggest could be done? Okay. Be careful. Okay, so Tash response took a hit. There are many reasons for increases in criminality in the society. Mental health issues, substance misuse, substance abuse is the usual term, and economic reasons play a vital role. Longer prison sentences may fail to address some of these issues. We often see offenders repeating crimes. This is because prison sentences fail to change the behaviour pattern. For example, let's see, what do you suggest could be done? For example, the study published by the British government has proven with ample evidence, that following a structured rehabilitation programme, only 10% of criminals have reoffended, whereas on release from prison, at least 60% were arrested within a year for further crimes. Okay, whereas those without a programme, when released from prison, 60% were arrested within a year for further crimes, full stop. Okay, that just needs to be restated. Moreover, the cost of rehabilitation is only 1/3 of that of a prison sentence. Therefore, rehabilitation can be seen as very cost effective. Okay, so we kind of rescued it at the end there. Okay, but I would make it a little bit more explicit and say a rehabilitation program could be a better longer-term solution to the costs. Rehabilitation programs reduce the amount of criminals committing a crime again, and this in the future would lead to less people in prison or less criminals in prisons. Okay, that's what we need to sort of like emphasizing. Yeah. Okay, we don't get to the actual idea of program, and you've only mentioned it once, so therefore it's a bit unclear what your solution is. Okay. Secondly, given increased understanding towards crime and criminal behaviour, the government should focus on prevention rather than spending on prisons, improving mental health and tackling substance abuse, misuse. I guess I would use substance abuse first, and then to avoid repetition, misuse should become a priority. For instance, Newcastle Council has shown that increased funding into youth empowerment programs decreased crime rates by 30% in North East England. Genius. Therefore, such proactive measures by governments have shown to reduce crime and costs associated with it, and ultimately reduce the amount of people in prisons. Okay? Just to make it clear. In conclusion, I agree that some serious crimes need prison sentence to deter and control the behaviour. Both are correct then. However, in general, prison sentences are proven to be very costly and ineffective. Lawmakers should consider alternatives which can be beneficial for both the person and the society. Good. Should consider alternatives such as rehabilitation programs and youth-orientated activities, or should consider programs regarding rehabilitation and youth orientation, which can be beneficial for both the person and the society. Okay, good work there, Surekha. Excellent, big improvement. Let's carry on improving, and yeah, if you can, send me some task ones. All right, all the best.